In the darkest corners of the internet, where the stark reality blurs with the macabre, grotesque, and the downright bizarre, there lurks a spectral figure. This is no ordinary figment of the human mind, but a creation that has gripped the world in a chilling, persistent terror. He is a creature of the digital world, a shadowy figure that hovers on the periphery of our collective consciousness like a frightening spectre. This enigmatic entity is known in hushed whispers and terrified gasps as the Slender Man. Born in the eerie abyss of cyberspace, the Slender Man's tale is a chilling chronicle of the digital age, a testament to the power of imagination and the limitless canvas of the internet. He is a creature spun into existence not by a single author, but by the collective fear of the internet users. A modern myth that has risen from the depths of the digital world to transcend its virtual confines and grip the world in an icy terror. His story begins in the shadowy corners of the Something Awful internet forum, an eclectic platform teeming with creative minds and haunting tales. It was in the year of 2009 when an online contest sparked the genesis of this terrifying character. The challenge? To create the most horrifying paranormal image one could conceive. The result was the birth of the Slender Man, a spectral entity that would rapidly embed itself in the very fabric of online horror folklore. The character came into being as an eerie figure, a tall, grotesquely thin humanoid with a blank, featureless white head and face, horrifically cloaked in a black suit. The ghostly pallor of his face, the stark contrast of his suit, his inhuman form, each detail was carefully crafted to instill a deep, lingering sense of unease. Each pixel added to his image, each stroke of the brush seemed to enhance his terrifying allure, etching him deeper into the annals of internet horror. But the Slender Man was much more than just an image, more than a mere illustration birthed from the depths of a twisted imagination. He was a story, a narrative that evolved and grew, a tale woven by countless contributors who added their own spins and twists to his mythos. With every new post, every new story, every new sighting reported on the forum, the Slender Man grew. He evolved from a simple picture into a complex character, a haunting presence that became a part of the forum's lore. His story expanded, his legend grew, and his influence spread.
Human, therefore, no.
Oh, there it is. Ah!
Now that I can talk fluently, let me explain your position in this area.
Where am I? What do you want from me?
This is where I take them, the souls of pure children, to live out the rest of their lives here, in happiness, rather than the cursed lives that they would have had if they'd stayed alive.
This isn't what I want. I have friends. I have a family.
You are choosing to be tainted. Therefore you are tainted.
Slender Man, an entity born from an internet contest and nurtured by a forum of creative minds, soon became a figure of terror and intrigue. His story is a testament to the power of narrative and the limitless potential of the digital world. His tale is a chilling chronicle of the digital age, a modern myth that has transcended the virtual realm to grip the world in a spine-tingling terror. The Slender Man, a spectral entity, first emerged from the shadows of an internet forum called Something Awful in 2009. An online contest to create the most terrifying paranormal image gave birth to this eerie figure. A tall, thin humanoid with a featureless white head and face, cloaked in a black suit. But the Slender Man was more than just an image. He was a story, a narrative that evolved and grew with every new contribution from the forum users. As the lore of the Slender Man spread, he seeped into various forms of media, from literature and art to video series. His spectral figure, often associated with forests and abandoned locations, became a symbol of fear and paranoia. His motives and abilities varied with each retelling, but he was frequently depicted as a predator, stalking and abducting people, especially children. The Slender Man's influence reached beyond the confines of fiction when, in 2014, a near-fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old girl was linked to his lore. The assailants, two other girls of the same age, claimed they committed the act to appease the Slender Man. This tragic event sparked a widespread moral panic about the impact of internet lore on impressionable minds. As the Slender Man's tale continued to unfurl, his character evolved. The web series Marble Hornets introduced the concept of proxies, humans under the Slender Man's influence. This added a new layer of complexity to his mythos, making him not only a predator but also a manipulator, a puppet master pulling the strings from the shadows. The Slender Man is also said to possess the ability to interfere with video and audio recordings, a trait that has been widely utilized in various adaptations of his story. This element, combined with his association with the Slender Sickness, characterized by paranoia, nightmares and nosebleeds, further intensifies the fear and unease surrounding this spectral figure. In the span of just a few years, the Slender Man has become a pop culture icon, a chilling testament to the power of collective storytelling in the digital age. From an image on a forum thread, he has become a symbol of the internet's power to create and propagate modern myths and urban legends. To summarize, the Slender Man is a terrifying manifestation of our collective fears and anxieties, a digital boogeyman born from an internet forum and spread through the power of storytelling. His tale serves as a stark reminder of the blurred lines between fiction and reality in the age of the internet, and the profound impact that these digital narratives can have on our real-world actions. The Slender Man is not just a character, he is a phenomenon, a chilling testament to the power and perils of the digital age.